Alright, welcome back everybody again. I played this years ago and I started it a few days ago, but for some reason the volume didn't record. I mean, you could hear the music and the sound effects, but not the voices. And I got 6 videos in, and because I'm a doofus and don't check my own videos every time,
What is it now? Wasn't the game supposed to have started already?
Yeah, well,
It
yes.
did. I was just
But the junk
explaining
press
that.
broke down, and we thought we'd use the time for a little tutorial.
Who thought that? I don't need no stinking tutorials.
So how are you going to fix the junk press?
Just watch me and learn.
Maybe you want to listen to what I have to say first?
But you don't have anything to say.
Oh, come on. It won't be long. Just point the cursor at me and left click.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, I was being lazy and not wanting to hunt up my headphones, so I was playing with the sound turned down so it wouldn't get picked up by the mic. And
Computer, talk to
I
Wenzel.
don't know why,
You
but the
don't
sound
have
was
to
turned
say
off.
that explicitly.
Who's talking to you?
Why, you are. You clicked on me.
Smarty pants. Just tell me what's wrong with the junk press. And stop wiggling your feet.
It's pressing only very gently now and doesn't really squish sufficiently.
Hey, every idiot can see that.
Well, why don't you present the tutorial then?
Okay, piece of cake. But first, I'll explain,
Let's see.
how to talk to somebody.
You click on a character with the mouth icon.
No, you're completely wrong. I'm talking to you using the speech bubble icon. Everyone knows there's no mouth icon in this game, but there's a speech bubble icon to talk instead. Oh, and my favorite icon, the Rufus head icon for putting on, eating, and drinking things. If you can't even understand that, how am I ever going to be able to teach you how to look at an object?
I know that.
I see. And how?
I point my cursor at it and right-click when I see the eye icon.
Well, the theory is easy, but how about the actual practice?
Hey, this is your tutorial.
You're a cop-out, but be that as it may, I'll demonstrate. Do you see that little thingy on the floor over there? I will now use the tongue icon.
The eye icon.
Yeah, I will now click on it, thusly having a look at it. So you better watch closely.
I do not know why they're going so much over icons, because seriously, this is not a game where you choose, talk, poke, whatever. It's just like the thing on the object. I either look at it with the right click, or the hand icon, or the left click, which will change depending on whether it's, see, it's a speech bubble for talk and a hand for grab.
I thought you wanted to have a look at that thing on the floor.
I can see it. It's
Oh, I tried to
lying
grab
there.
it.
I mean, look more closely. You just point at it and right-click when the eye icon appears.
Yes.
What's that?
It's a cathode plunger.
Thanks for the input, Wenzel, but I recognize a hydro clamp duplexer when I see one. Too bad I can only look at it. A duplexer like that could be useful.
You can pick it up. You just have to point your cursor at it so the hand icon appears. If you left-click now, you'll pick it up.
There has to be an easier way.
If you say so.
It's just a click.
Okay, I've picked up the duplexer, but what am I supposed to do with it now?
You put it into your inventory. That's where all the items go. You've picked up that object. Now you can open your inventory by using your mouse wheel.
Okay, I want to warn in advance, this game gets some dark humor. I'm talking, Rick and Morty levels of dark. Like, part of me feels like I should be, and maybe a little am offended by they went there, but also it's not just...
Hey, there it is!
Not just under
Correct.
shock value.
This is your inventory.
It fits
I
the
knew
story.
that.
It's where you can see what you're carrying around. You
Yes.
still know how to do that, don't you?
That's what an inventory is, dude.
Look, Wenzel, I'm almost done.
Impressive. But I mean that.
Explaining an inventory to me is insulting.
Huh, it fits.
Now you have to,
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
if you say so.
Push the button, I push the button.
Rufus, there's one more thing.
I told you I'd manage without your help. Now, all I have to do is press this button here, and right away...
Elevator go down the hole.
Oh, how I love tutorials.
Yeah, anyway, I think part of the mitigating factor is Rufus, the main character, gets what he deserves over and over and over again.
It's kind of pathetic, you get all erratic about dirty dishes congesting the sink. I'm tired of your bothers, remember our fathers that dwelled in a world filled with rubbish and stink. But when all hope was lost, someone raised from the dust. He was handsome and cunning, his haircut had style, courage was shining in his eyes as he said, screw you guys, mind your own business, I'm off now, goodbye.
Huzzah, he's off now, goodbye. Heck yeah. That guy is Pokey. P-O-K-I. He's like either the head of the studio or one of the head developers or something, and he's in a lot of the games, just in bit parts like that. Like in this series, he's the singing narrator. And I am very sorry for the false start. I'm going to try to get several uploaded until I catch up to where I was. I'm also going to try not to skim over things in my impatience for having seen it recently.
Junk.
Junk.
And more junk.
It's a junk planet. What do you expect?
A life of order and happiness. Oh, my bad. That was junk too. Well, that does it. I need to leave this dump. Fortunately, this time my plan is foolproof. This time everything will work out. Where did I put my list? Heck, I really have to get away from this junkyard.
Rufus is 100% a dickbag, but let me just tell you in advance, I'm not going to spoil, but they actually, later on in the third game, I believe, third game, they give some manner of explanation to
There's my list.
why he is how he is. And no, it's not just
Let's see.
not just bad
Seems
parenting.
like I've packed almost
have
everything I
that
need.
too.
All I need now are some provisions. The toothbrush, a pair of socks, and a bolt cutter.
Groovy pants.
Bolt cutter? What the? Well, guess I must have had a reason to put it on the list.
You don't really need a reason for anything. You're kind of an idiot.
My old escape plans. Some of them weren't half bad.
No, they were all bad.
This could be useful.
A little blowtorch. Bigger than a lighter, but it's definitely small for a blowtorch, and a can of oil, and I forgot to look at it. I mean, I don't need to look at everything.
The oil is rancid, but I could use it for hair wax. The best thing about it is the can.
But no, Rufus is sexist, racist, and pretty much every ist you can imagine. But as
Another
I said
note
before,
from
we get to see him
Tony.
suffer.
What's she complaining about now? Will you please clean the bathroom for once? Yeah, right, in her dreams.
Free plunger. And there's my toothbrush.
Whoa!
Hey, get back here. Come back here, you. Don't
What
run out on me.
The toothbrush bailed out on me. Guess I should have kept it in a more germ-free environment.
Probably, yes. Wash basin, locker.
I usually leave that stuff for Tony. I've only used it once. But all my clothes got discolored, and the shed burned down.
He is that bad at everything. Bolt cutter. I got the first thing on my list already. Heck yeah, this will be easy. Yeah, right. Tony's room. Whoa.
Whoa, what's that?
What's
A
what?
guillotine so I won't enter her room? Whoa, that girl has issues. I honestly wonder why we were ever together at all.
Yeah, she does. And those issues are named Rufus. What's your point?
Stay out of my room. You have no business in there anymore. Who does Tony think she is? I've got better things to do than rummage through her drawers.
Yes. There's notes everywhere.
You're not supposed to eat on the sofa.
That's just
I
a
keep
chair.
finding leftovers in it. Huh? Well, isn't that a good thing?
No.
Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there. But without something to put them into, I'm not collecting them.
You have pockets, don't you? Ooh, a fork.
I don't see why I, of all people, should do the dishes. I mean, Tony has much more experience with it.
Fill the bucket. Take the bucket automatically. How does the game know I wanted it? I might have just wanted a bucket of water in the sink. Presumptuous.
Do the dishes already. They won't do themselves. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll take that chance.
And you will fail because they're not gonna.
You've scoffed all the food yet again, and I keep finding your crap in the fridge. What the hell's wrong with you? Huh? I don't understand the question.
Yellow sock?
I'll have a quick look. See if I can find something useful in the pockets. Hey, there really was something in there. A sock. Cool.
There we go. Alright, I'll have all the socks I need in no time. Alright. Let's see, do I have any fuel for the fire? Yes, I do.
In
all
you
these
go.
notes. And let's get the water on the stove. And the detergent in the water. There we go.
And Tony keeps complaining that I don't do enough housework.
You're literally washing your own socks and nothing else. There we go. Let's see, I don't need this rancid oil anymore. Pouring it right down the drain is a Rufus thing to do.
Let's get rid of this thing.
There we go. No need to rinse out the container or anything. And get me some wasabi peas.
Seems there are still some wasabi.
Yes, you mentioned that.
I guess these will make good provisions for the journey.
Yeah, 1 jar of peas. You're set, buddy. You're totally set. Alright, I got 2 out of the 4 things I need for my journey. The wasabi peas.
Provisions? Check. 1 for now, and 1 for the road.
And the cutter of bolts.
Bolt cutter, for whatever reason. Check.
Alright. Pillow. Oh,
What's
don't
this? A sock? That explains why I've had such cheesy dreams.
Yes. 3 socks, all different colors. Alright, now I gotta open this cabinet. It says it's a closet. It's a cabinet.
Yes. Huh. Not a chance. The handle is missing, and I can't get my fingers into the cracks.
Well, maybe you can pry it open with the fork.
Huh. Not a chance. Although I can reach inside the crack, I don't have enough leverage. It can't be opened since the handle's gone. Tony was pissed off, but I needed it to secure the door of my matter transporter. I mean, the device was unstable enough without flies going in and out.
Reference. Oh, wasabi. That's 1 single wasabi pea.
I should use my provisions wisely. It'll be a long journey.
Oh, right, because I already put the wasabi peas in the thing and I need it for something in a minute. But we'll get to that. There we go.
Ouch!
1 wasabi pea to bait the trap.
Now the little bugger's in for a surprise.
And 1 loaded trap to catch a bacterially
Come on, brushy,
animated
brushy,
toothbrush.
brushy. Come to Papa. Ha! Gotcha! Ha! Gotcha! I'll make you suffer the next time I brush my teeth.
Which, given the fact that it was left alone long enough to come to life, I'm going to assume that, yeah, that won't happen
Well, I
anytime
think that's
soon.
all. Should be enough.
Alright. Let's throw in our socks. 1 yellow one.
I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash.
Yes. Yes, you do, very badly, but also your socks. And now my socks should be clean, but I'm not reaching into boiling water for them. So the fork.
Whoa, look at that. The sock changed color. Who would have thought it? But where's the other one? Clear case of subtractive color mixing.
A little bit of moon logic there, where 3 mismatched socks become 1 pair of matching socks due to the color leakage, and I don't know where the other sock went, but hey. I like that song.
Toothbrush. Check.
Huzzah, he's off now, goodbye.
Socks? Check. Ha! Seems like I've packed everything.
Seems like.
Oh, I can't close it anymore. Oh, seems like I've got to unpack something. But what?
And if,
It doesn't take that much space.
yeah, everything else is just the
It
exact
doesn't
same
take
thing.
that much space.
So I got to remove the
I'll
bolt cutter.
never be able to close the suitcase with a monster like that in there. I mean, I won't need a bolt cutter where I'm going. I wonder why it was on the list in the first place. Now it fits. Packed and ready to go.
I want an adventure game where I play as Doofenshmirtz.
I think I just strained something.
Hey, Rufus, you should save your energy for the unavoidable drop into the abyss.
Yeah, thanks, Wenzel. You can save your sarcasm for someone less well-prepared than me. This time, I took everything into account.
Did you?
It'll be a stroll in the park.
Ah, that's what you said last time. It took us days to remove the cactus spikes from your butt, remember?
That's all toxic runoff under the bridge. This time, everything will work out. And when finally an Elysian orbit pixie massages my back, I'll ask her to pause for a minute so I can laugh about you.
Whatever. But say, can I have your stuff when you're gone?
Yeah, sure, help yourself. As if anything on this dump is valuable. It's time for me to leave all this behind.
Great. I hope you remembered to calibrate the harpoon.
I'll do that later, after I've stored everything in the pod.
Well, then hurry up. Well, you know that the Organon are always on time.
Yes. You can say what you like about the Organon, but they are definitely well organized. Kind of in the name. Okay, I got a wrench. Good for me.
I'll have to load the suitcase first. I want to be better prepared this time. And a sensor. My masterpiece. I've been working on this for so long. It must have been since Monday.
Storage space.
There. And now? There. Now where shall I put it? There.
Suitcase.
There we go.
But now there's no place for the battery.
I might be able to do without this.
Yeah, who needs a cushy seat?
I might be able to do...
Just, you said so. And I have the seat now, so good for me.
That's where the seat was attached. I'll need some kind of replacement.
Oh yeah, but there's nothing here available. Oh well.
A saddle-shaped box. A classic.
Ooh, hot pepper.
Tony always had weird tastes concerning flowers. Ouch! Hot!
Yes. I'm guessing you broke the doorbell too.
He's blocking the way to the village center. Oh, it doesn't matter, though. I'm going the other direction anyway. Hello, Hannock.
Hey, well,
Rufus.
I'm really terrible with names.
Alright.
Is the tunnel closed again?
Yes, we had another collapse in Sector 7.
Another junk slide? All this trash is really driving me nuts. I'm glad I'll be gone for good soon.
Are you?
You bet.
Well, I only know you won't be leaving through this tunnel.
Okay.
I'll finally leave this junk heap of a planet.
Oh, yeah. Another one of your brilliant plans?
This time, it's absolutely foolproof.
Yeah, that's right. You being a fool and all. But I reckon you running around here has got nothing to do with any other problems.
No, it hasn't.
Well, good for you.
Alright.
Okay, the plan itself is foolproof, but...
Here we go.
I removed the seat, but where do I put the battery now? And where do I sit?
Well, seems like you need a kind of seat with a battery compartment.
A seat with a battery compartment? I've never seen anything like it.
Well, I have. I had one just like that. It was pretty comfortable. Until I accidentally found the switch.
Ha! I just need to prepare the capsule for the launch, adjust the harpoon, light the fuse, and then it's showtime!
Uh-huh. Then what?
Then the rockets will shoot a powerful electromagnet toward a passing Organon cruiser. The escape pod is connected to that very powerful electromagnet via a long chain. Once the magnet is attached to the Organon cruiser, I can reel in the chain with a pedal-operated winch system and pull myself and the pod up.
I see. And then?
Then, the cruiser will bring me directly to Elysium.
Well, I really don't see how this plan of yours could go wrong.
And then you go from a crazy jobless bum on Deponia to a crazy jobless bum on Elysium.
Don't worry, I'll make it.
Sure.
I'll write you a postcard from Elysium.
You go ahead and do that.
I didn't ask about Tony, but A, I can ask you later, and B, all he says is something along the lines of, she's at work, you know, like you're not doing. Alright, now we install the mailbox on the base plate. I wish fast travel worked for locations on the same screen.
Ha! There you go.
Open mailbox.
Ha! There you go. There. The capsule is ready. Now, all I have to do is calibrate the harpoon.
Alright, and that's over here.
There. Too bad the two directions of the control stick are blocked, but who needs those anyway? The main thing is that the crosshairs are right on the tracks. And then I'm gone. Ha! This will be a walk in the park.
But why is this sealed over is what I want to know. Alright. We gotta get from this thing to up here. And I have done this quite a bit. And I think that's it.
I did it! Now, I'll just light the fuse and boom!
Boom is
Well,
not really...
that should be it. Stand by, Wenzel. Ah!
Hello, Rufus.
Tony, why are you sneaking around like that?
This is still my house, remember? Well, it's not as obvious now since someone stole my mailbox. Oh, that reminds me. I'm supposed to give you this letter.
A letter?
Rufus, it's almost time.
Yes, I know. Sorry, Tony, but it's over. Once the fuse is lit, I'll be gone for good.
If only that was true.
This is the final goodbye.
The
It's too
final
early to jump for joy,
countdown.
I fear.
I bet now you're sorry about some of the things you said.
That's right. Starting with, you can stay with me.
No, it's too late. You can beg all you want, but I won't take you along with me.
Can I have that in writing?
There's nothing you could say to prevent me from going.
What a stroke of luck. That means I can't say anything wrong.
Why are you here? Are you still hoping for a miracle?
It would be a miracle if you finally disappeared for real. But in case it doesn't work out again, I'll at least have the satisfaction of seeing you injure yourself.
I'm leaving. For good.
I gave up hope of that a long time ago.
Alright, we have our pod. And I am definitely still recording, so all good. Just gotta light the fuse. I did not choose to open my inventory, I chose to light the fuse. I do not know why that happened.
Now is when it counts. Hullabaloo.
Hula Baloo? That very clearly said Hula Baloo. Yeah, the Organon, as you can probably infer, the evil
well,
empire.
maybe I should read the letter. Dear Mr. We're happy to inform you, blah, blah, blah. Get to the point, will ya? Unfortunately, the delivery of your screws will be delayed for... Please find enclosed a voucher for a pack of rivets. We apologize for any inconvenience this might have caused. Sincerely yours. Just a second. Screws?
How do you not remember that you never bolted the thing together? At least Tony gets her mailbox back. Ow. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Cactus. Gratuitous cactus in the barbed wire field. Wow. Click the chain, click the chain. Click the chain.
Whew. What a maneuver. Hey, my suitcase is here too. It must have got entangled in the chain. Just like I planned. Ugh, I'm getting dirt between my teeth already. Ugh, I better leave it closed for now. A well-oiled gearbox.
Interesting. I have no items. What, you're not going to take your toothbrush with you? Fine. I wouldn't want to put an animate toothbrush in my mouth anyway.
The colors must have something to do with the conveyor belts.
Alright. Let's see here. Well, maybe we can get through this grating.
Ouch! The wire's cutting into my flesh. I need, well, something like,
A bolt cutter?
Has anyone here got a bolt cutter?
We had one. Alright. Let's pee in the gears. Wasabi pee. And then you gotta put the sock on the hatch. Because it'll just snap closed if you don't. And you can't get it open. But now I can steal the robot arm. I love you, unfeeling metal arm.
This is unbelievable. This is just impossible. I think I'm getting dizzy.
Are you suffering from vertigo, Miss Gold? You should have stayed in your cabin. It was foolish of you to go against my orders.
What's going on here, Bailiff? Did you know about all this? Just a minute. All of you knew about this, right? The whole Organon is involved in this? Did you really think you could just keep it a secret? Wait until Cletus hears about this.
But you won't be telling him anything about it. You will be a good girl and wait here until the Prime Controller arrives.
And then? What then? I'm an Elysian, not one of his office clerks. How does he plan to assure my silence?
Just you wait, Ms. Gold.
Death?
I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Holy smoke! A real orbit pixie! I bet she'll be pretty thankful once I've rescued her from the clutches of the Dark Exchequer. Let's go! Rufus to the rescue!
Well, rescue in very heavy quotes. It really does not matter which one I pull. It all has the same result.
Take that!
No, don't! Ah!
What's that? Ah!
Oops, guess that was the wrong lever.
You damned fool! How dare you mess with the plans of the Organon? Men, throw him overboard!
Uh-oh.
You need to catch me first, but I'm much too fast for you, see?
Yeah,
First I'm here, and now I'm gone.
he just keeps going on.
Here, gone.
That wasn't a fatu, that was a whoosh. Are the subtitle people even working with the voice people?
Ouch.
Cactus again.
I was so close. But no, the minute I see a beautiful damsel in distress, wham!
Yeah, you crush her.
I guess that's
Wham.
just who I am. I'm simply a die-hard do-gooder. The windshield is encrusted with dirt. Oh, there's a sign behind it. Maybe the name of the driver?
Yes.
Sure, Puff. Well, that could spell anything.
All right. And now the world's opened up. Well, the
What's
town.
going on here?
You know, we don't really see that much of Deponia, now that I think about it, despite it being
I
the
haven't
title.
seen such a crowd in front of the town hall since the mayor wanted to introduce a tax on the lack of political commitment.
That would get people voting. Yeah, such a crowd. There's like 3 outside and 3 inside.
Please form a line, people. Draw a waiting...
Oh, draw a waiting number, and the mayor will see you in a short while.
What's going on here? Did someone refill the peanut jar?
A girl fell from the sky. They say she's a real beauty. The mayor is about to decide who's going to give her shelter.
Yeah, well, I doubt he'll have a hard time to decide once he's heard my story. I saved that girl from the dark exchequer.
Saved.
I am responsible for her.
Nice try, buddy. But I've made up a good story, too. Mine even has a dragon in it. So move to the back of the line and draw a number like everyone else.
Bite me.
Number 66. Almost my lucky number. Hardly ever saw such stupid hats.
Propeller hat, tunnel
Hardly
hat,
ever saw such stupid hats.
and roadway hat. And yes, that is significant.
Every office needs a good soul. Maybe someone should tell the mayor. Hello, Lottie.
You too.
You too? Dear me, what a day.
I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
Although a lot of people will be glad to hear that, me, for instance,
That won't be possible today.
the mayor is pretty busy at the moment.
Where's the girl from Elysium?
Princess Sugar.
Yeah, Princess Sugarbottom? Oh, she's lying around in the assembly hall. Of course, I knew you came because of her. It's always the same. Always the same. A beautiful young girl in a tight jumpsuit falls from the sky heavily injured, and immediately everyone's falling over themselves to help her. Hussy! Hussy!
I want to see the mayor.
Everyone.
Everyone does. Take a number and wait your turn.
Can you make an exception and let me in before the others?
It's your turn when you...
Your number comes up.
No exceptions.
Not even for me.
Especially not for you.
But the line isn't moving at all. Who's next anyway?
Number 62. I think that's Wenzel.
Wenzel is also applying? But Wenzel isn't even here.
Well, it's his turn. Wenzel is up next.
No exceptions.
Well, he's not
I'll
taking his
skedaddle.
turn. So.
Don't let the door hit you.
The post office will be open o'clock? O'clock? What o'clock? There's something missing here.
Stop right there. The post.
The post office is closed until further notice.
Until when?
Until the sign says, then it's open.
But there's no clock there.
Very observant. And now...
Get away from that door.
You know, you could probably take her. I mean, like, she's bigger, but there's definitely no room to maneuver in that little tiny booth window. Oh well, fine. Be that way.
Goal! I have to talk to her. She's got to know who her savior is.
No, she doesn't. Again, savior in heavy air quotes.
Rufus, do you have to snoop around here?
Hi, Inspector Gizmo.
That's Dr. Gizmo. As you know, I hold all 3 positions in this emergency station.
This isn't the
Right
emergency
now,
station.
I'm a doctor. And as a doctor, I have the right to ask, why are you bothering my patient?
She's an acquaintance of mine. I wanted to see how she's doing. Her name is Gold.
Oh, the Elysian is an acquaintance of yours, eh? Very funny. Well, as long as your lacking sense of reality doesn't keep me from doing my job, knock yourself out. Look after your acquaintance, but make it snappy.
She doesn't have a nose. You do know this is your fantasy world, right, Rufus? She can be awake, conscious.
Rufus, that's enough.
What? Come on.
Enough daydreaming for today. My patient needs rest. Well, at least I guess that she needs rest. In order to know for sure, she would have to wake up first.
She's unconscious. What's wrong with her? What does she need?
To be more conscious, obviously. For further tests, she would have to be awake. Unfortunately, none of my remedies seem to work.
Well, how about some really strong coffee?
Ha! The coffee that can be of help here needs to be brewed.
Doesn't every coffee need to be brewed?
Yes, right, but
Hey, not to worry, Dr. Gizmo. I have a plan.
do the world a favor and spare us your plans, Rufus. Your wacky plans have never done anyone any good, except that the mayor granted me a larger file cabinet for patients' histories.
Fine.
Huh, obviously there's a preparation for a celebration going on. Something. Rue. Huh?
Yeah, there's a going away party planned for when Rufus is finally dead or gone. Alrighty. First I have to get these yahoos out of my way.
Those notice boards are great. I mean, if it wasn't for them, I'd still have to search for magnets in the trash heaps.
Free magnets. Alright, Wenzel, you...
This is Wenzel's house.
Yes.
He'll be flabbergasted when he hears about my newest adventure. I bet he'll be pretty disgruntled, because he decided not to come with me. He'll start shaking and get crying fits. Why am I not as cool and daring as you, Rufus?
Damn, you're deluded.
I also
Deluded.
want to experience such great excitement. But deep down in his heart, he knows that he just isn't cut out for this. He'll get seriously depressed. Oh
Delusion.
boy, I really hope he's home.
How do you spell delusion?
Wenzel.
R-U-F-U-S.
Hey, Rufus. Back already? That was really fast this time.
Yeah. This time, I almost made it. Unfortunately, like so often, my human kindness got in my own way.
Of course. That darn human kindness of yours. It's always getting into your way, right?
Indeed.
You never get anything done anymore.
Well, there are just too many humans.
They should all be
Drowned in the red rust sea. Exactly.
that darn human kindness. By the way, thanks for all your stuff.
What? Wait, isn't that my chest?
Well, you said I could have your stuff if your plan works out.
But
And your plan did work out.
It obviously
you just said
didn't.
so yourself, didn't you?
yes, but
Well, that's settled then.
You know, you're tiny.
by the way, you're holding up the line.
So what? As long as I haven't found a water vein, I don't even have to show up.
Have you heard about that woman from Elysium?
Who hasn't? This wouldn't have anything to do with you by any chance.
Hey, you know me. Wherever there's a woman that needs rescuing, I'm there.
Because you were responsible.
You're right. There really does seem to be a connection.
Don't you want to go to the town hall?
To apply for giving shelter to the Elysian woman? The thought has crossed my mind. I even got a waiting number, but then I thought, what have I got to offer?
Yeah, nothing.
If I were rich or found a water vein, I might have a chance, but like this.
How the hell did you manage to open the trunk?
Well, all you have to do is disengage the child-proof lock. But the only thing in there was this weird stick.
That's my father's divining rod.
You think so? Legend has it that it always brought him luck. He found the water vein Kuvak's built on with this very rod.
Yeah, well, if my father really always had that much luck, then why didn't he manage to take me along when he left Deponia?
That was part of his luck.
I haven't the slightest idea.
Alright.
Hey, maybe you can find water with the divining rod.
And where, pray tell, would I start to look? In my basement? I should say that's highly improbable.
I was there when the girl fell from the sky.
It's all right. I'm sure it was just an accident.
No, you're getting this all wrong. I saved her.
Of course you did.
later.
Exactly.
I'm going to call it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or subscribe. Or not. I'm not the boss of you. Good night.